Today we're going to look at recording a video using Sony Vegas. You'll find Vegas in curriculum programs under V, and when you open it up, what you're going to find is that you've got a very busy screen with lots and lots of elements, and also that they've chosen a very dark colour. So if you start by going to View and unchecking both Explorer and then again to uncheck Trimmer, straight away the screen empties out a little bit. And then if you go to Options and Preferences and choose Display and uncheck the Use Vegas colour scheme and then click OK, nothing happens. If you then close it and restart it, you'll find that you now have a white screen and that you have a much more simplified interface with the panels that you actually need waiting for you. So you start by importing. You go to File, Import Media. We're going to start with some pictures, and you can import several pictures at once, but only from one folder. You can go back and import again if you want to import pictures from a different folder, and click Open, and there will appear in the Project Media pane on the top left of your screen. If you go to Import Media a second time, then you could perhaps import some video, which you do in exactly the same way, and it also appears in the same pane. And we're going to look again at a third go at Import Media, and this time we are going to import an audio file ready to put some music on the back of our video later on. So now I've got some media, I can just start by dragging a picture down into the timeline area. But when I look at the timeline, you will see that the timeline is actually showing it the time in blocks of 10 seconds, which is really very long for a short video. So if you click the small plus sign at the bottom right, you can open that out until it's showing you chunks of 4 seconds, or I'm going to take it right down to show me a second at a time. And the next thing I realise is there's no way I want the picture on screen for 5 seconds. So by simply clicking at the end and dragging it across, I've reduced the size down to 2 seconds. And when I'm happy with that, I can drop in another image, and I can just repeat the same exercise by dragging it from the end down to be the length I want. And now if I drag my slider back to the beginning and press play, you'll see my video consisting of 2 images, each on screen for 2 seconds. But of course it's very dull, so we'll start adding some interest with a transition. Go up to the transitions pane and you can choose from a wide range of transitions to get the interest in to how the next picture appears on the screen. Choose the one that you want and then just drag it and drop it between your 2 pictures. When the box opens, you can change some of the features if you want, or you can just close the box and the transition has been put in for you. You can see it on the screen, but if I take it back to the beginning of the video to play it, I can now see my transition in action as we move from one image to the next. Last thing we're going to look at in this video is the option to add a special effect. You go to the video effects pane and you choose the effect you want. I'm going to simply make the second picture black and white. So you drop it onto the image you want the effect on, and again you can make changes or just close it. And now what you'll find when we play the video is my transition is there and my second image has changed to black and white. And that's the first part of getting started with Sony Vegas.